I mean, there was chances missed, and again, that's I think the glaring thing when we spoke about coming out the ground after the game. It's like you've scored 4 goals, and yet the strikers yet again haven't managed to get themselves on the score sheet. I mean, I've done a piece with Kyle Lafferty. It'll be going in tomorrow's paper. You talk about a guy who sort of came alive in the sort of the business end of a season. The guy who his entire sort of Rangers story is all sort of built around the fact that he would grab these goals, these crucial goals in the title running. I mean, this is what Rangers are really crying out for right now. I mean, as much as they're winning, but just to have that insurance policy, just to have that luxury of knowing you've got a proper striker up there that when the big chances come, he's going to take them. And then, listen, we've spoke often enough on this podcast and Hotline Live and in the paper about Youssef Chermiti and the enigma that he is. You see the Old Firm goals, you see the record in the big games. 8 of his 9 goals have come against Celtic or Hearts. But then he has 2 chances in that first half. A header from a corner that he just gets all wrong. It sort of comes off the wrong side of his head and flies over. Then that other chance where he's put through cleaning the goalkeeper. And he's got time to pick his spot, but finds the side netting. I mean, you don't want to pick holes in a performance like Saturday nights when you win so comfortably and you get yourselves back in a title race, and it does raise the hopes of the fans that this is a team that can maybe go all the way. But I mean, you're starting just to think, where's the areas that need to be improved to make sure they go over the line? Yep. Is the centre forward still the area that needs to be to sort of really raise their game?
I think you're right. I think at this stage of the season in a title race, that probably is the time to nitpick, because as you say, it's going to be those kind of small margins, small percentages that might get you over the line. And I do think it's an issue. The lack of goals for Chermiti and Naderi. As you see, even just saying there yourself, Chermiti 9 goals. And we know there have been big goals against Hearts and Celtic, but 9 goals for the season. Let's be honest, that's over the course of 4 or 5 games he's got those goals. It's not enough for a Rangers number 9. I agree with you. I think the 2 chances he missed at the weekend, you can't have that in a title race. I mean, he's not hit the target with either of them. And you mentioned Kyle Lafferty there. You're totally right. I mean, he might not go down as like a big kind of Rangers legendary striker, but my God, for a couple of seasons when it came to the business end, he get big goals. He seemed to thrive on that. That
three years in a row he scored in the final day to basically clinch Rangers titles. And this is when Danny Rowe would bite your hand off for somebody that could come in and do that right now.
Exactly, and I suppose that's where you're looking for the players, whether it's Chermiti, Naderi or somebody else, to really show their personality, show their character. They'll show that they're a guy who thrives on that kind of pressure. And also, you almost want players to step up and grab a title race, but by the scruff of its neck and say, right, I'm going to be the guy that makes the difference in this running. I mean, look, Rangers, obviously they get the 4 goals at the weekend, 4 different scorers, really good goals. So of course, Danny Rowe will be pleased with it, but he does need his strikers to be a bit more clinical. Not just strikers, I suppose you could argue wingers as well. Obviously, we'll go on to Mikey Moore, but he's got wide players there that need to start chipping in as well.